the answers you're looking for out there, the resolve and the world you want to create for yourself is available to you. You just have to make choices to seek the knowledge to go find it. I want to talk about pain for a second. And I say this with personal experience. And I mean by that, I want to talk about pain because what I've been personally in pain, and not like mental, I mean, I've gone through mental pain, I've gone through stuff, but something happened to my back, and I'm a pretty active dude. I like to work out. I like to play with my kids. I like to do things. I'm very physically active. I like to close my rings, and I like to compete with myself. Close my rings. That was an Apple Watch reference for all you Apple Watchers. And I've been reflecting on, like, being crippled, if you will, and being forced to, like, on Saturday, I laid on the couch with ice, and I don't take ibuprofen. I don't go to the doctor. I mean, I go to the doctor for my checkups, but, like, I don't like to give in to weakness. And that's I don't know. It's a flaw of mine. It's a pride thing. But today I've had peace. And I think about it as I have, over the past 3 weeks, gone to the doctor multiple times. I've read blogs and watched videos and books, and I've done pelvic tilts, and I've done knee presses, and I've been on ice, and I've tried gels, and I've saunaed, and I've stretched, and I've rested, and I've slept in my daughter's bed because it is harder than my bed for like a week. My daughter's little twin bed, which is hard. And I got to a point where today I woke up and I told my wife, I was like, I feel like I'm at 7% pain versus over the past 3 weeks, I've been at like 80, 90, 100%, like just in pain, like a lot of pain. And why I share this with you is that I could have let it completely consume me. And I personally, knock on wood, have not been in a lot of pain in my life. I've been very healthy. I take a lot of vitamins. I take care of myself. And I think about, in this understanding, I think about that many people go through pain and let it take them down, right? You start a new business, start dialing leads. You run into some leads that tell you to piss off, and they didn't fill that out. And what are you doing bothering me? And you let that, like, cripple you and hold and knock you back. And then you think about, starting any type of new business, a new workout plan. You think about a new relationship that you're in, and you hit a roadblock as a couple. And instead of reading a book or getting a counselor or watching some YouTube videos on how to communicate better, you quit. And I'm a product of faith and a product of belief in the greater good, that I can solve my problems. And I'm also stubborn, which is a benefit to myself and a problem for my wife most of the time. But at the same time, I woke up today and I feel so good that it just makes me reflect on what's possible if you put your mind to something and you give yourself the ability to heal, and you give yourself the opportunity to win. Right? Are we starving our business by not buying enough leads? Are we starving are we crappy parents because we've watched a bunch of movies growing up and we think yelling at our kids is the way to get them to do what we want? Are we stubborn and chauvinistic in our relationships because our parents were that way? Or are we seeking knowledge and counseling others that are more successful in this vertical that we want to be in, and choosing to find the answers so we don't succumb to becoming a statistic of chronic back pain, of divorce, of being an average parent, or of a failure in business? And so I go off on this micro tangent for a second because it hit my heart today that I'm so happy to have, like, invested and spent the time to heal myself, my back, if you will, power cleans and deadlifts and back squats with heavy weight at 40 isn't the same as when you're 23. So I need to adjust my exercise. But at the same standpoint, I want for all of you to go through pain, but to seek the answers to resolve it for yourself, because most people choose to quit. And those on here and those watching this on replay, I hope that you don't choose to quit so easily anymore, because the answers you're looking for out there, the resolve and the world you want to create for yourself is available to you. You just have to make choices to seek the knowledge to go find it.